Can you imagine losing this much hair in one wash? Hello, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, my name is Ezinne, and I have been away for the longest time, but that's not even why we're here today. Guys, I don't know if you remember the Mali twist I got sometime in November 2021. So after that hairstyle, like I had a very serious issue with my hair, and it wasn't like there was anything wrong with the hairstyle though. Please don't quote me. There was nothing at all wrong with the hairstyle or the method of installation or the hair extensions or anything of sort, right? It was my fault. After I got the hair done, I had to take a trip, and it was while I was at my destination that I realized that I didn't pack a single item for my hair. Not a spray bottle, not a moisturizer, nothing. I didn't pack anything. Can you imagine? I got back from the trip and I still had the protective style in for another 1 week thereabouts. So by the time I was ready to take it down, my roots had, is it matted or knotted? I don't even know. I don't even know the right word to use. But it was shiny knots, and the knots were so hard. And I was like, who did I offend? Like, why the roots of my head this hard? So anyways, I took it down that day, and then 2 days later, I proceeded to wash my hair, and this was where I made the biggest mistake, guys. Now, you know, when your hair is knotted at the roots, the last thing you want to get to your hair is a shampoo. Apparently, I was supposed to oil it, basically just break down the dirt, the dust build up, and whatever else was in those knots, right? But I didn't do that. Isn't Amadi did not do that. I just went straight to shampoo my hair, and guys, when I tell you I lost so much hair. This happened in November, but I kept the exhibit because I wanted to show you guys the result of my, I don't even know what to call it. Is it foolishness or is it I have no word for it, honestly. But yeah, this is how much hair I lost. Like, can you imagine losing this much hair in one wash? It was a very difficult thing for me to come to terms with, to be honest, especially because this was hair I was losing, not because I wanted to, get a trim or cut my hair, or like I did not plan it. But I feel like when you want to lose hair, there should be some level of consent. Something like, oh, okay, I'd like to cut my hair in 2 weeks' time or in 3 months' time, or I just want to take a break and I don't want to deal with my hair anymore, But this one, nothing prepared me for it. Like, it just happened. And I won't lie to you, for weeks I contemplated just cutting everything all off. I'm still contemplating cutting it all off. I'm not even going to lie. Like, that's still in the plan, like it's up there on my priority list. But I decided to just, give it a little time, see if it recovers, give it a little more TLC and just see what happens from there. And if I feel like it's not responding the way it should, I'll just cut it all off and start all over again. It's just hair. This is an insane amount of hair to lose in one wash. And I actually started to even get worried at some point because after this happened, I was like, okay, like what's the worst that can happen, right? I've lost this much hair and so be it. Now the wash day after that one, a similar thing happened. Although I didn't lose this much, but like I noticed my hair still kept coming up. I was like, am I sick or am I stressed? I mean, what's happening? I didn't know what to make of it, so I just told myself, you know what? Last, I'll just be bored and nobody will die, right? So I washed my hair 2 days ago and I am about to style it. And this style I'm going to be doing today is one of the hairstyles that has really helped me hold up since the hair loss. So what it does for me is that it kind of like takes my consciousness away from the damaged areas. I'm going to show you damaged areas soon. And I've been doing it since December. I've gotten a protective style twice, but it was the same protective style because it was crochet. So yeah, compared to what it looked like in December, in November, I can actually tell you that there's been lots of improvement. I'm going to show you the products I've been using to grow the hair back out. So this is how scanty my hair has become. So it's growing out surprisingly well, but you can still see that some areas are really short. Like, see these portions, like they're so short, and they were badly affected, and feels so scanty still. But I don't know, I feel like with time they will catch up and everything will be alright. So it's actually in these front areas I had the most breakage. I think it's largely due to the way my hair is textured around here. Like, it's a lot more on the 4B side here and it feels really silky. So I don't know if that could have contributed, but in any case, I'm going to go on now and part my hair and then get to work for today. So I washed it 2 days ago and I already conditioned and put everything that I need to put in it. So I'm actually not going to be using any products in this for this hairstyle because the products in my hair already. I feel like my hair has been set back. Like, this is what my hair was like 3 years ago. I know that's how I feel, but could be wrong. Alright, so I'm going to go on and part this corner. So you see how thin and uneven this area is. That's what I've been dealing with the last 2 months. I'm alright. So we're going to section this area same way we sectioned up the other area. So I forgot to put the wind shield on my mic, so I'm going to do it now. So the audio has been fuzzy up till this point. I apologize. Sorry, was an oversight from my end. I'm going to section this off as well. And now we're going to move to the back, and that's where we'll begin. So for these areas that I sectioned off earlier, all I'm going to do is a flat twist, and I'm going to show you how I do that. I already did the one for this section. So what you want to do is to make sure that you don't have like very clean parts, because if you have very clean parts where you create your flat twist, it's actually going to show that your hair is scanty. All right, so I'm going to do this area first. So basically just grabbing more pieces as I go. So I'm taking this finger and I'm sliding it into the flat twist, picking up the other strand and then continuing in that same motion. It's pretty easy. If it's your first time, of course you struggle a bit. First times are always like that. So yeah. Now the other method, you can actually do it like this if you do not want to move your hand backwards. I actually prefer this method because I find that it's a lot easier for me to navigate, especially when I'm doing my own hair. But for the first method I showed you, I do that when I'm making like a client's hair or just hair that is not mine, sha. This is the final look. As you can see, the affected areas are just on their own and carefully tucked in a flat twist, just like so. And for products I've been using the Kinky Nigerian Curls Polka Drops and this DIY rosemary extract that I have in this hand. So what I do is I use this during the day and I use this at night. I don't use them every day, like 3 times a week. So I'm going to apply the polka drops on the affected areas right about now. And then you don't need too much really, you just need very little. And you just need to also make sure that it goes where you want it to go. That's basically it. So I'm going to take one more shot and apply that to my right side. So finally, I'm just going to take the last drops, rub it on the pads of my fingers, and just go around my entire scalp. Not exactly massaging, I'm just distributing. So that's it. We're done. I'm actually really glad that I've finally come out here to share my hair loss story with you guys, and I hope you've learned a thing or two from the mistakes that I have made, and you do not make the same mistakes. So I'm gonna head out now, and I'll see you guys in my next video.